Guys, Delulu Laguna. In regards to our forward options, when it comes to transfers, I'm pretty poor. No, of course I could think of who I'd want and what I'd want, but for various reasons, down to maybe not having the money, to Arsenal not being that ambitious when it comes to being aggressive to pursue that caliber of talent, not being interested or whatever, it won't come to no avail. Added to that, we're football fans. We only see things of face value. We do not watch. Scouts have to watch someone over an extended period of time, like under intense scrutiny. When you watch a player, you're not supposed to watch the game when you're watching him like that. The club have no doubt had their targets in mind over the whole season. I'd like to think. I know we're incompetent, so there is possible that we have no targets. But yeah, with all of that, I don't really like to think of targets and who we should sign and this and that. I can name some options and who the playing styles, but yeah. But in regards to our forward options, regardless of who it is, I'm a big fan of scouts doing your job as well. Like I like competent footballers. Like if we can get someone for 10 million, it's silly, I know, but if we can get someone for 10 million that has what I asked for and can do what I asked for, fair enough. So be it, gives us something to brag about. But regardless of who is signed, in an ideal world, I'd actually like Danny Welbeck to be able to finish. If the guy could finish, like be a natural finisher to take chances when they come, there would be no need for a forward. The guy would be a good forward. I like how he runs in behind. I like how he obviously when you run in behind, you give centre back something to think about. You're an asset on the counter. You need pace. Like there's so many reasons. The sad thing is he can't finish. And while I do believe we should retain him, and I wasn't sold on him at first, but now I am, and he's very important. He turns up in big games. He can be used on the left. He's not good enough to lead the line now, is he? But I do believe, regardless of who it is, we need someone who's going to run in behind, someone like that has pace, someone that likes to hang on to the large shoulder, someone that can just someone that is clinical, someone that can pull into space, someone that can score all types of goals, someone that is a natural finisher. The main thing for me is pace because it helps us on the counter as well. I'm a big fan of Giroud. Of course, he's not good enough to lead the line. He's good enough to chip in, and it's not his fault. It's all Wenger's because he's putting people in inflated positions of boots they can't fill. He's good enough to chip in. He's not good enough to start games. Put your hat on it, 38 games. He's not going to do the business. He has a different skill set in that he can hold up play and things like that. And in an ideal world, as well as pace, I'd like someone that could hold the ball up as well. And general play is of course essential. If I had my way, Morata would be in this football club from 2013. Probably missed the boat with that. Bang Niang, I wasn't sold at first when I first saw our leagues 2013-14, but now I can see why we were there. Another example of me telling you guys, finding talent is not the problem with this club. It's getting over the line for whatever reason. We've been looking for a forward since forever, since really as Van Persie's left. So what? It's been over 5 years now, coming up to we haven't dealt with it. So yeah, that is what I'd want in regards to a forward. Like you look at it, not even away. We know the forwards I'm about to name are all quality. Kane, away from Kane being quality and being a good striker, he's a good taker of chances. He's not an awkward player like Giroud's very awkward when it comes to chances. Kane is selfless outside the box. Inside the box, he's selfish. That's what we need. Someone that's going to take their chances as it becomes. If it's on your left, take it. If it's on your right, take it. None of this messing around stuff that Arsenal like to come with. Costa, bad on a bad day, a bad season, however many over 20 goals, bad season. When he's having a bad game, contributing in attack, knows what he's good at, knows what he's not at, has an appreciation for teammates to pull other people out of positions, and he's still scoring his goals. Sergio over 30 goals. I don't need to talk about Sergio. If you've been watching Premier League, you know what Sergio is about. Kun's about. So yeah, we need someone that on their bad days they're still getting impressive numbers because I don't believe people chip in enough. Yeah, we can say Alexis has taken how many was it 23, 24? Correct me if I'm wrong. Premier League goals, not that they matter, but 10 assists. He's still that's someone that's crazy assists. But he's not a striker. Yes, he excelled earlier in the season playing through the middle, but he also had bad games playing through the middle. And on top of that, provided the man did say does stay, which I don't think he does. Hopefully, I'm wrong. He's off. He needs someone to chip in to pull the weight, someone that he can have confidence with, someone that if Alexis isn't there, he's there because Alexis hasn't been. He started every game and for the large part he's been there, but he's human. He has bad games. You need someone that is gonna pull their weight. Again, I don't care if he costs 10 million or if he costs 40 million. It just needs to be someone competent because the standard of strikers are unbearable. I'd also like someone that is competent in the air. Of course, Giroud is and Welb scores headers, but yeah, that's a requirement as well. We don't cross, so it'll be a bit wasteless. I would like a pure striker, not these guys that can. Of course, it helps them get into the side, but not these guys that can chip in and play cam, can play on the left, can play on the right, all through the middle. We need an out and out striker. We've got too many of these multifunctional across the front five position players. We need a pure striker because that's the reason we have not won this league. If we signed the striker, the league, the season Leicester won the league when we had games that we were drawing 0-0. The Southampton, the best example because I was there, I was going livid at Giroud for missing those chances. If we had someone like that, you see the difference. Kane's goals come to nothing for Spurs, unfortunately, but that are goals that get you titles. It's amazing. Like, when was the last time, bar Alexis, someone scored 20 league goals for Arsenal? I couldn't tell you. It's probably Van Persie, correct me if I'm wrong. And after him, probably Thierry or whatever. But yeah, guys, Deluded Goon, I'm signing out. Whoever we go for, that is what I'd like to see from a striker. I'm signing out.